Hey, this is James over at Realty Candy. I want to take a few minutes today and show you a new website that a client of ours just hooked up IDX Broker to. I want to share three things that I think are pretty important about this site. Number one, they added some widgets in there that showcase properties. And this is a big deal when people come to your website. The second thing I'm going to show you is how they're doing communities. We looked at this report from NAR about buyers and sellers, and one of the things that NAR's report for 2024 says is that buyers are looking to buy specific communities. And so as a real estate agent building a website, one of the key things that you want to integrate into your website are cities, towns, zip code areas, and other communities inside your area, maybe a school district or something like that. So we're going to show those also in here. So that's the properties, the communities. And the third thing is I want to show you how these folks use HighLevel, which is a CRM and a marketing automation software to do something on their site that I think is pretty cool. And that's a little surprise we're going to have at the end. So hop in and check this out. All right, so this is our client's website, slyfox.com. So this is a brokerage in New Jersey. So they built their website and they had us hook up IDX Broker to it. So I'm going to show you a few things that we did as part of this setup. They got our IDX Connect service. So we hook up the search bar for them so visitors to their site can start looking for properties in anywhere in their MLS area. These guys have a great website. Look at this. They've got a YouTube video right here. They've got a call to action here. You can see what part of the country they're working in. This is another part of our software that we're going to talk about a little bit more in a minute, is bringing in property listings right here on the home page. So they've got the newest listings in their area. These could be their listings or these could be the newest homes on the market, whatever they want to show. We have a way to integrate this in here. This is using some styling, and we're going to talk about this in a minute. The second thing that I'd mentioned at the beginning, that we're going to talk about communities. So they built these community pages here, and you can see, in Bergen, there's 13 listings between $8,500 and $2 million. And they have these 5 community pages. So when people come and they want to look at a particular place or a particular part of town or whatever, they can shoot them over here. Another thing that they put on their website that I think is really important is they put in reviews. Reviews give social proof to people that come and visit your website. And that's a really important part of this whole website experience. People want to come, they want to find out information about the realtor. They want social proof, or basically to get some confirmation that this is a good person that's going to be able to help them out. And the third thing they want to do is they want to look for properties. So these guys have all 3 of those parts. They also have a chat widget here. They've got IDX chat running on here. Hire Sly Fox, another call to action. Here's one of their brokers, Angela Staraya. And look at this. She's got 20 years of experience. She sold 250 homes. She's got over 125-star reviews. She sold millions of dollars of real estate. And what I like about this is at a quick glance, when somebody looks at this, they can see some information about her. Instead of, they also added this here, but a lot of agents will just put this as their bio on here. Hey, I moved here. The truth is most people aren't going to read that. They will read this. And I love how they put it right next to her picture. So that is, when you're a user and you're looking at this, or you're a visitor and you're looking to buy some property in New Jersey, this is going to give you some more confidence. You've seen the reviews above. Now you see some of the results that this agent has produced. And so you're feeling pretty good about this. And if you really want to get down into the nitty gritty about Angela, you can read this and find out. Again, here they've got another button here. Call to action, a link to her Zillow. So they've got their lending team here. Look at this. They've got a video, get pre-approved today. Great calls to the action. If you're going to go to the closing table, they've got a title diva here. So you want to get hooked up with Damil and she'll take care of you. Look at this, contact Sly Title. So the whole way down this page, they're getting you set up with these things. So let's dive in a little bit deeper, and I want to show you a couple things about their properties and about their website. So if you click on one of these details pages for one of those properties, They've got this great layout. You can see this is all bringing in all the listings. It has all this great information about what's going on. They can schedule showings here. There's a mortgage calculator. These guys have, all the information right here in a nice, easy way for people to look at. There's a map on here. This is great because I can say, wait a second, I want to see how far this is from, some ocean port or something like that. And I can see that right here on the map. And here you can also see now my recently viewed listings. And here's the most popular listings on their MLS. These are the listings that people are looking at the most. So this is all built in to their site as part of this IDX setup. They also, if you click on one of these community pages, here's the one for Middlesex. They're actually using our community page builder software, and I'll show you how that works here in a few minutes. But they've got all this great, this is all generated using ChatGPT, a bunch of great information. Buyers has it. It talks about the amenities, condos, townhouses, all these things. It has all this great information here. So Google can have something to sink their teeth into when they send visitors to your site. Those visitors can sink in here and see what's going on. We can see the most popular home that's been viewed on their site here in this part of Middlesex. There's the most expensive property in this area right here, and the least expensive property. Shows the number of properties, over 250. Here's a map, shows all this stuff. Average prices, average square foot, average price per square foot. You can view a market report. You can see there's 2 listings sold today. There are 4 new listings today. There's 6 open houses. So if I want to see more properties, more information, more data about this area, I can see it all right here. We'll come back in a minute and click on this market report, and I'll show you what's involved in here. But beyond all that, we also can see all of these other listings here inside of that area. So if I'm looking for homes, I can just search right here. It's got a map. If I want just this list, I don't want to lose the map here. If I want to click on any of these, I can go click on them and see more details about it. This is fantastic. So I'll show you how you can set these pages up here in a minute too. Let me show you real quick. If you click that View Market Report, this pulls in some pretty cool data. You can see what kind of properties are available. There's 246 residential properties. There's 8 lots and lands. I can see what's recently been sold. This property was sold. I can also see, coincidentally, that it was listed for $1.2999 million, and it actually sold for a little bit over list price. So that's interesting if I'm looking at buying. And I can see some action here, what price trends look like. Average sale price here, and I can also see some demographics. I can see that this population is growing here. This area has grown a lot since 2000. Look at that. There's employment information. What do people work in? What is the weather like? What does the incomes look like? How many people in this area, are making $50,000 to $100,000 a year? It looks like that's where the bulk of folks are. And there's also another little group here that's a lot of people from 150,000 up. And so I can kind of see what things look like here. And if I want to, I can click here as a visitor, sign up, and get email updates on the Middlesex County Market Report. So I can track everything in the county here. And again, all this is branded to Angela, in this case, over at Sly Fox. So I think that's pretty great. Here's their home valuation page. So you can look up a home. For example, let's pull up this one that was recently sold. 1 Angelo Court in Monroe. Court, Monroe Township, New Jersey. And if I have somebody that, I want to, because I'm interested in buying a house, I want to see what that house is worth, or if I'm selling a house, I can fill this out and submit it. And all this data is actually going to this goes into their marketing automation software that we're going to talk about a little bit at the end that I mentioned to you called HighLevel. And so this has a CRM and the marketing automation software. It's all integrated to their site. So this person signs up for a free home valuation. They can see the pricing information. Now the agent has the ability to either reach out to them directly or use their marketing automation software to contact this agent. So this is pretty great stuff. I want to show you inside of IDX add-ons a couple of the things that they set up. So one of them, we have all these apps. There's about 85 web apps in here. Do all kinds of crazy things, SEO, social media, maps, helping with leads, generating leads. And so if we come here and type in Speedy IDX widgets, and if we click that, we have an option to use the new IDX Broker widgets or the legacy. I think in this case, we're using legacy. And this data on IDX add-ons I'm showing you is not Sly Fox's data. This is a demo account of ours, so it might look a little bit different. But I can select any of the widgets that I've built and determine how big I want this to be. I can do a little sort. You can see here there's a code snippet. I can just copy and paste that code snippet and stick it anywhere on my website. And that is going to give me this right here, the newest listings. And inside of that, there's actually an option to select the style. And I can set a theme here. This is a theme. And we have all of these themes. This one's using our Cancun large theme, which is this one. But we have, Casa Bella, Central. We got Coast. We got the condos design, first impressions. I think we have about 20 different designs in here that you can choose from. This one's kind of fun because it's got kind of this masonry look to put in there, or you can put on a sidebar, but we have all kinds of stuff in here. This is kind of fun. You hover over. You can choose any of these. These are all free for our IDX Broker clients. So that's how you set up the widgets and show the properties. So that was the first thing we were talking about. The second thing was showing the communities. So they're actually using this software that has the community areas. So to set this, you determine which communities you want to add in here, and you can add this one or not. In this example, we have these 6 or 7 community pages. Then down here, I get a little code snippet. You can see this. I can just copy that code and stick it anywhere on my website. And this will work on any platform, WordPress, Wix, HighLevel, whatever you want. And that is what creates these pages right here. And there's some options to set the styling on that also. So you can pick, the classic or the Cancun. You can decide which design you want. This one that we're looking at here, they chose the Cancun design. And it just gives a great, attractive way for people to click on here and find out more information about these communities. Which brings us to our last point. How do we set up these community pages? Well, we have this one-click community page. This is available for folks that are using Platinum, IDX Broker Platinum. And in this case, so I can create a city one. For example, if I want to select a city from here, like let's say I want to get West Palm Beach. And so I'll put in here. And then I choose, do I want to use the Chat GPT to create unique content? Yes. Do I want to use the Yelp business widget? Well, in this case, I'm not going to. Yelp actually requires that you have an account with them in order to use that. And do I want to add the market report widget to it? So I'm going to say yes. Let's create that. You can see it just created the link. This just takes a few seconds to make this. It's adding the content. There's the whole thing. And there it is. So just, again, this is using our demo account. So this might be a little crazy. But you can see right off the bat, it shows all the properties for that community. And it added up the information that otherwise would be at the top of the page, the community stats. And it actually adds this content here. Are you searching for a home in vibrant West Beach? Look no further. Known for its beautiful beaches, exceptional dining, blah, blah, blah. All this information about the real estate. So it creates this page for you really fast, and then you can hook it up to the other software. This is a really fast, easy way to get all this set up on your website, and it gives you a fantastic look, as you can see from looking at the SlyFox website. So the last thing I want to share with you, and this is about HighLevel and about this real estate marketing software. We already saw that we can integrate all this data, all the traffic that's coming from this website, visitors to web pages, people that sign up for home valuations, people that save searches. All that data is going straight into this HighLevel CRM and marketing automation software. But the other thing that I was kind of our surprise that I want to share with you is that this website is actually built on HighLevel. So some people ask us, can you build a website that looks like this on HighLevel? Can you build a website that looks like that on HighLevel? Well, you can. These folks have built a beautiful website. They have a great developer. They have great graphics. They have good imagery. They have great design. The mechanics of this site are great. They gave Google a lot of things to index here. And as a visitor, you've got a lot of neat things to look at and things that are very interesting. And this whole website is built using HighLevel. So they're not using WordPress. They're not using Wix. They're not using Squarespace. They're not using Showit. They're not using any of those other platforms that maybe you would think of to build your real estate website on. What they're actually using is they're using HighLevel to build their website and provide a complete solution for all of their leads and for all their clients. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is slyfox.com, 2 Y's, 2 X's. Check it out. If you're interested in getting a HighLevel website that ties in all of your marketing automation, all your CRM, let us know. We can get you in touch with these folks that have built this website. We can help you get your own HighLevel account, and we can hook up IDX to either one of them for you. So check it out, realtycandy.com. Thank you.